The Fallout series has always captured my imagination, and encapsulated the feelings of horror that come with the ever-present threat of modern nuclear weaponry. The series' setting is poignant, and the subtle storytelling has always been an alluring quality. Released on October 19th, 2010, it takes place in the year 2281, about 200 years after a nuclear showdown between the US and China over dwindling resources like oil and plutonium ravaged the world. I'm your host, and this is our story, from beginning to end, as we fight and finesse our way through the Mojave Wasteland. Welcome to Fallout, New Vegas. Caesar's Legion, we're going to learn a lot about them. This guy we've got a bone to pick.
War never changes.
Except for Ron Perlman's voiceover of it in Fallout 4.
Those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes.
Interesting fact, the Great Khans have been a feature since Fallout 1.
What had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain.
Yes. I am a Disney character.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Thank you, Mr. Perlman. That was lovely. Oh, hey, Benny.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
I like to think that the time between him curling his fists and then letting them go between, like, right now, how long it takes for that con to lose his thought.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Dun 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 dun. This is my favorite entry in the franchise. I have played all of them. The whole series is good in my opinion. I don't care what your opinion is because you're not me. But yeah. And here we have the opening. I have all the DLC, so upon opening of that, you are bombarded with a plethora of items to start out with. For example, the Mercenary Pack, the Caravan Pack, Classic Pack, which adds things like the sturdy caravan, shotgun, and the lightweight armors, like the lightweight leather armor and the lightweight metal armor. Tribal Pack as the tribal armor. Vault 13 Canteen's been a feature in Fallout 1 and 2. I like the reference. Pretty cool.
Couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is.
Oh man.
How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna go with this one.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Yeah.
I'm Mitchell.
Come on.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now,
Assuming
I
is
hope
just
you
bad.
don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
No, not at all.
I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Tell me why I feel dirty.
How'd I do?
Oh my, no. This looks nothing like me. So as we go through the character creation, you can choose to be one of the various races. I don't have any of the mods that allow you to be ghouls or anything like that because I always just play as a person. Kind of looks like Hank Hill or something, you know what I mean, without the glasses? No? Let's see here. Go through dark brown. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I don't want my character to look terrible as I'm going through the wasteland. So feel free to skip through this part. I will do my best to put the appropriate checkpoints and markers so you don't have to sit through something you might not want to watch, but you might want to watch the rest of the episode. I can already tell this guy's gonna end up being pink. But, whatever. Wait. That's just gonna have to... Let's see here. I can't trust somebody's either too close together, too far apart. That seems about right. No, no, no. Sure, why not? You have to have those high cheekbones. That's looking a little better. There we go. With that. The jaw you could crack an egg on. Oh, wait, no. Nope, too thin. Right about there should be good. Very on about a good chin. No, no, right about there should be alright. And the chin is complete. It just really bothers me how pink he is, but you know what? It fits somebody that it'll be a little red after wandering through the Mojave for a while. And I always just end up getting caught up on this because, you know, it's fun to make your own character. to look at a character and go, you know what, this is my guy, I made him. Look at that. Alright, back. Next. Done. I'm gonna stick with this one. I never usually go with that one, but I'm just gonna do it, and we're gonna take this beard, because you need a strong beard. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, sure.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Alright, thanks.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
I always stick with WASDA. Some people do the arrows, but my personal preference has always been WASDA. Coming over here, we can see a couple of things. For example, the broken 9mm machine gun, trying level of 25 or greater to repair, or the chemistry set, science of 25 or greater. Right now, our stats are pretty much zilch. But here we are. This is us. For our feet, what is up with that? How are we gonna walk with these? But apparently we do just fine.
So far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
I haven't really decided what kind of build I'm doing, but I will go with what I guess I'll go with what I usually go with. So I stick with an average strength because you never want to be too weak, because then you get stuck every 5 seconds and you have to drop a lot of really valuable stuff. Perception, I am not a perceptive person, and I like to try to keep it a little realistic, so we drop that one to unsuspecting trout. Let's see here, and then we keep that at stain resistant, and we're gonna go up to diplomat with charisma. 6 for intelligence, and we're gonna use 6 for agility, and then we're gonna go to lucky 7. Actually, you know what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep agility at 5 and go leprechaun's foot for luck, because luck does play a very important part in how your character ends up being. I've always kind of tried to go for the ultimate character in the way that I've never really stuck with a class. I've never gone with melee or range one way or the other. But I don't really want to be a melee. I don't really want to be just like a super plasma person.
Like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat?
And then they eat pinion nuts, apparently.
A couple of questions. See if your dogs are still barking.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Subtle storytelling is that you learn that bighorners eat pinion nuts from that small phrase.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Oh man, that's a good show. Fuck. Oh, demonetize.
Night.
See, they should have done day, but they don't have day here. That's what really bothers me.
Bandit. Light. Mother.
Sure. Jeans. Wait, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Nope.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
You know what? I'm in the middle on that.
To deal with my problems head on.
No, procrastinate.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I don't want to tell you. So I'll just tell you this.
Okay. How about this one?
That looks like the chick from Metropolis, right? So I'll just do that one.
Last one.
Two bros who just got two awesome hats and they're giving each other high fives.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna let you write your own stuff. This is, however, for the most part accurate. Except for speech. We always want to put our stuff in speech.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out.
Oh god, this is where I have to pay my debt, right? This is why I'm in my underwear?
Formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, always go with the Wild Wasteland perk, and we're going to explore a lot of that, which we can't do without the Wild Wasteland perk. Therefore, Wild Wasteland perk is what we will get. I don't like Logan's loophole, although a lot of these traits are in reference to the first and second games. Obsidian Entertainment did a very, very good job in making sure they kept to the spirit of those first two games, and that's why I believe that a lot of people find this game more popular. It's for that reason. Now, what should we go with? Let's see here. Your skill but not experience. You gain plus 5 points to every skill, but you suffer a negative 10% from experience gained from now on. I'll go with that one, which we might be able to counterbalance or just kill more things later on. I like the Wild Wasteland perk. Just to read the description here for anybody who might not be actually watching but listening. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. I like it. You should like it. If you don't like it, what's wrong with you? Yeah. And then I like the skilled perk because it just gives me a little bit of better stats, especially for the builds that I inevitably end up making, which are these overpowered builds that I spend way too much time doing, especially with sort of trying to master the art of leveling up in Fallout 3. With the level cap there, the level 50 cap in this game, with after all the DLC, really makes it to where if you plan from the beginning, you can have an insanely powerful character that can access everything.
Alright, I guess that about does
Oh,
it.
you're so patient listening to me. Thank you, Doc.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
You're thinking about to give me a bunch of crap.
But I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well,
Oh, those laced potato chip flavors are getting so
they
crazy.
call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Well, you know, thanks for patching me up, Doc. I really don't think you should have gone through my stuff, but at the same time I can kind of understand, but yeah. I mean, I just don't understand. Where do you think I should go from where do you think I should go from here? Dude, I just got shot in the head. Oh my god. You're staring at me. What?
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I will play on hardcore mode because that's how I roll, son. Now, I can understand your assumptions that I cannot survive on my own, being that I was just shot in the head. But for your condescension, I shall rob you of all of your elements of wealth. But I'll do it sneakily, so that way you don't hate me. Let's see here. With that, he gives us the Vault 21 jumpsuit, by the way, which I despise with a passion. And while we lock ourselves in this bathroom, take some of this Abraxo cleaner, pour it in the sink to cover up the smell of our misdoings. Let's go through our inventory and figure out what we have here. So, weapons, yes, thank you. That's very nice of you. I've done this several times. With all the DLC, it starts you off with a 9mm pistol, binoculars, mercenary grenade rifle, broad machete, steady caravan shotgun, 10 throwing spears, and a weathered 10mm pistol. Yes, thank you very much. After going through all of the tutorial crap, which tells you about ammo and the like, you can choose to equip anything you'd like. I personally will go with the Armored Vault 13 jumpsuit because, in my opinion, it feels like a continuation of a legacy. And because I don't want to blow myself up and half the town with me, I'm going to go ahead and just stick with this 9mm pistol at my side. I'm most likely going to go with possibly sort of a gunslinger. And with that, we leave Dr. Mitchell's house. Actually, no, we don't, because we got to come over here. And we got to go pick up this stuff that we found earlier. Oh, we do not have a repair of 25 or higher. However, if we come over here... Ooh, whoops. We can create some drugs. Take some mentats. And repair the 9mm machine gun. Every man needs a good hat. Oh, but he's coming, so I better just leave. I will find a hat. That is my first quest. After the loading screen here. How you doing? Yeah. Bam. You discover good springs. And you are bombarded with a plethora of DLC content. Announcing, for example, Old World Blues. You have gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded transmission of some sort of a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature. At the Mojave Drive-In, please arrive early to catch the trailers. Okay, weird. With that, Old World Blues is loaded. The reunion. Your Pip-Boy has received the signal coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It is signed Ulysses. And with that, it gives you Lonesome Road. Happy Trails Expedition. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They are looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. And with that, you receive Honest Hearts. But don't think that is the end, folks, because there's more. We still have yet to receive the Gunrunner's arsenal. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All the major and minor weapons dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse the merchandise. Pardon my French, I don't speak English. And with that, the gun runner's arsenal has been loaded. And just when you think it's over, there it is. The Sierra Madre has a grand opening. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Dead money has now been loaded, and that should be the final DLC that you are bombarded with the moment you step out of Doc Mitchell's house and approach your way into Good Springs. I'm assuming it was more spaced out when the game first came out, but I didn't play when the game first came out. And with this overview, we see Good Springs laid out before us. The choices that we can make are numerous, and they are as interesting as they are numerous. So what we can do over here is just oddly perch ourselves like some sort of Vault 13 Batman and bid you all a fair good night. We will see you next time on the new episode, which will be released very, very shortly after this one. Until then, my name is Blackshirt. I am your host. This is our character, and this is Fallout New Vegas. And with that, goodbye.